This time we're going to move into our tribe talk. And I said last week that our tribe talk is a bit special lately because we're really focusing in on a specific passage for the next few weeks, which is in Luke 15. It's the story of the prodigal son or the lost son. Maybe you know it. Even if you've never been in church, never opened the Bible in your life, you've probably heard a little bit about the prodigal son. And this week I want to invite Zakhar to come share as we continue to dive in. He's going to be giving us one perspective on the story of the lost son. Come on, brother, you got 3 minutes. I think it's on. Want to test
Good morning, guys.
There we go.
I was a rebellious teenager in '90s, so there you go. I believe that Jesus chose to speak in parables or stories is because he didn't just want to give us information, but he really wanted to connect to our heart and our emotions. In Luke chapter 15, we learn a story of the prodigal son who represents really well us when we deny God and we say we want nothing to do with your plan for our life. So this son requests his living father. He says, give me my inheritance. Meaning at that time he said, I deny you. I don't want anything you have. Give me my inheritance. I want to go and live my life. He goes, he takes the money, he squanders it on wild living. He has nothing. He has to go get a job. His new employer treats him worse than pigs. And he says, you know what? I remember the servants in my father's home had a better life than I have right now. So he decides to come home. And Luke chapter 15, verses 20 to 24, we read, So he returned home to his father, and while he was still a long way off, his father saw him coming. Filled with love and compassion, he ran to his son, embraced him, and kissed him. His son said to him, Father, I have sinned against both heaven and you, and I'm no longer worthy of being called your son. But his father said to the servants, Quick, bring the finest robe in the house and put it on him. Get a ring for his finger and sandals for his feet, and kill the calf we have been fattening. We must celebrate with a feast, for this son of mine was dead and has now returned to life. He was lost, but now he is found. The father of this story represents really well the heart of your heavenly Father. He has billions of children, lost children, and yet every one of us is so precious to him. Just look at the detail. It says his father saw him coming. His father was apparently watching the road, longing for his son's return. He ran to his son. It wasn't dignified for a family patriarch at that time to run towards his lost son, but that's what he did because he was full of unconditional love. The son started giving all the bad things that he has done, and the father doesn't want to listen. He responds with the action of forgiveness. He says, Quick, bring the finest robe into the house and put it on him. Get a ring on his finger and sandals for his feet, and kill the calf we have been fattening. My friends, a lot of you, some of you have made mistakes. Some of you have gone away from God. Some of you are going through a hard time and you're wondering, how is God feeling about you? And I want to say, just think of this parable. Think of this parable. He loves you. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much.
It's so paralyzing to know that clock is ticking behind.
Oh, yeah? You did well. You did very well.